When you turn on payroll and when you complete the payroll questionnaire, QuickBooks sets up most of the payroll items for you, but you can add more. To do that, select Employees from the top menu, choose Manage Payroll Items, and then select Edit Payroll Item List. This is the list that gets populated when you turned on payroll and subscribed to a service and completed the questionnaire. For example, you can see all your items such as vacation, overtime, regular pay, even mileage reimbursement. Remember, we saw that in the previous video. To add a new payroll item, select Payroll Item from the bottom of the screen and choose New. This is going to bring up the Add New Payroll Item list. You can choose whether or not you want to use the Easy Setup dialog box or a custom setup. I'm going to choose Custom because it gives us the most options to choose from. Click Next. And the first thing that I need to decide is what type of payroll item this is. Is it a wage, addition, a deduction, any company contributions, or a special state tax? I'm going to choose Deduction because I'm going to set up a dental payroll item type. Click the blue Next button. Enter a name for your deduction. I'll call this one Dental. Click Next. Here's where you could put in the dental agency and then the account number that they give you. Next, you need to choose the account in which you want QuickBooks to track it. Now, I already had a payroll liability section set up, so in my chart of accounts, I went through and added a new account, a liability account, and I called it Employee Dental Insurance Payable. Click Next. Here's where I can choose any tax tracking types. I'll click Next for now, and I can also select any tax items that are affected by these. Again, I can change these at any time, so if you go through and you're not sure which ones to fill in, you can either click the back button once you know, such as a certain dental number that you're going to give to all of your employees. You can come back through here and fill it in. In fact, you can save it and come back and edit it later, and I'll show you how to do that. You need to decide how it's going to calculate the value for this deduction. For example, do you want to calculate this based on quantity, for example, by hours worked? Or based on hours, for example, based on hours off of their regular and overtime pay hours that they worked? Or neither. It could be a flat amount per paycheck. I'm going to select neither and click Next. Here's where we calculate whether or not we want this based on the gross pay or the net pay. I'll click the Next button. Finally, we have to choose the default rate. In this case, I'm going to choose $100. Click Finish. And now I can set up a scheduled payment for this item. I'm going to show you how to do that when we set up our employees, but for now, I can see my deduction. And if I want to edit it at any time, I can simply right-click and choose Edit Payroll Item. It's going to bring me right back into that questionnaire, and I can go through all the items again. For example, if I finally caught up and found that number that I needed. I'm going to click Cancel for now. I can close out of this by clicking the X on the top right-hand side, and I'm brought back to the home screen. So just to recap what we've done, we've added our own items to be deducted from our employees' paychecks, and we got there by selecting Employees from the top menu, Manage Payroll Items, and to view them, we went into View Edit Payroll Item List.